Hey guys, and welcome to another video. And if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. My name is Neo and you're watching WESTBAY Reptiles. And I hope all of you are having an awesome day and that you're doing freaking amazing. So today we're actually going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to try something new out. And that is, I'm going to do a top 5 list why reptiles makes great pets. And I may throw in a bonus reason. So anyway guys, stick around and I really hope you'll enjoy this. So let's start with reason number 1, and that is that reptiles in general are pretty low maintenance. A snake, for example, eats like once per week. You need to change the water maybe 3 or 4 times per week depending on. And you miss their enclosure like 1 or 2 times per week depending on the species, of course. If it's a species that needs a higher amount of humidity, of course you need to mist more regularly. But my ball pythons, I mist their enclosures and their tubs like maybe 1 or 2 times per week depending on. But if you're going for a shed, of course you need to mist more regularly. So let's compare that to, let's say, a dog. A dog needs daily walks, you need to be fed daily, and you need to change the water several times per day. So a snake is a lot easier to take care of than a dog. As long as you, like for say a ball python, as long as you have the right temperature and the right humidity, the right husbandry, then the snake will be all fine. It will do amazing actually. But if you have, like, let's say a turtle, of course there's a difference in maintenance. Need to be fed maybe 3 or 4 times per week, and you need to change a big amount of water at least once per week so the tank doesn't start smelling, and so the turtle have clean water. But so low maintenance is reason number 1, and if you have lizards maybe that's a little more maintenance as well, but it's pretty easy. As long as you learn what you need to do, it will be a routine. So anyway, that's reason number 1. Let's move on to reason number 2. Reason number 2, guys, is that I think that reptiles, or animals in general to be honest, but they are just so fascinating. Don't mind it here, please. And by the way guys, this is my Ackie Tage, for those of you that hasn't met him. And he is like the channel's mascot almost. Yeah, buddy. But as I said, reptiles are so fascinating. They have so unique behavior if you compare them to other type of animals. And one thing that I think is really amazing and fascinating is that you really need to earn their trust in a different way than, let's say, if you have a dog or a cat, for example. Of course you need to earn their trust as well, but it's different with reptiles. Because you can't, let's say a dog, you maybe can give them a treat and they will like you. It's not the same thing with reptiles. You really need to earn their trust. So that's one thing I think is very fascinating about them. They have such unique behaviors. But let's say this guy, for example, he is actually more resembling of a mammal in his behavior than, let's say, a snake. I think you guys can see what I mean. He's curious, he smells me a lot. And he's just cool. So that is for me reason number 2, and let's move on to the next reason. And reason number 3 is their long lifespan, because reptiles usually gets pretty old. Let's say if you have a turtle or tortoise, whatever, well, it's not uncommon that they live for at least 50 years, at least now. And if you have, let's say, a ball python, the first snake I showed you, they can actually live up to 40 plus years. And well, if you talk about colubrids, well, they don't have as long lifespans, but they can be over 20 years as well. So reptiles get really old. And this guy can live, if I'm lucky, he can live up to 20 years. So they have a lifespan, they have a long lifespan. And let's say if you're new to the channel and you're just getting into reptiles and you're thinking about getting a pet for your children, Of course, the responsibility is still yours. The responsibility is always the parents. But if you're considering to getting your child a pet, you should get a reptile. Because if you get, let's say, a hamster, you won't get your child won't get more time than maybe, if you're lucky, 2 years with that animal. But if you get him a snake or another type of reptile, sorry guys, he's just all over the place, or another type of reptile, they will have a lot more, they will have the animal longer, and they will need to take care of that animal longer as well. So reptiles are, in my opinion, a better option in that way. And they can get personal, as I said before. They can get super tame, like this guy. He is more like a cat / dog, I would say. But yeah, they have a long lifespan, and what more can you ask for? If you take care of them correctly, of course. Reason number 4 is variety. And what I mean about that is, for example, this is a corn snake, and this is a morph called palmetto. And if you're into morphs, then corn snakes and ball pythons are your go-to, I think, at least, because you can get all kinds of colors, all kinds of patterns almost. And yeah, that's pretty awesome. And also, just in reptiles in general, there's a lot of variety. Let's say lizards, you have, like my mondo lizards are, that is my favorite group of lizards actually. But you have mondo lizards, you have geckos, you have teus, you have iguanas, you have, well, a lot of variety. And if you're more into snakes, you have non-venomous like corn snakes or ball pythons or other type of pythons. You have boas, you have, like as I said, pythons and colubrids, which is the group of snakes which corn snakes belong to. Sorry guys. And if you're more into hots, you have venomous snakes like cobras, vipers, whatever. So that's pretty awesome actually. And turtles and tortoises as well, big variety. So variety is a pretty big thing. But yeah, that was reason number 4. Reason number 5 is educational value. And what I mean about that is that when it comes to reptiles, I just think that people are more prone to, do their research, to learn about the animals. And this may only be my opinion. This is only my opinion, to be honest, because this list is my list. So, but of course you should always do your research when it comes to all types of animals. But when it comes to reptiles, I think people just are more prone, as I said, to do research and to educate themselves. So that's pretty awesome. So reptiles can actually, I think that reptiles is a good way to learn people about other animals as well. As I said, that's my opinion, and that is my reason number 5. So let's go to the bonus reason. And the bonus reason why I think reptiles makes great pets, maybe this doesn't have anything to do with that, but it is that reptiles are cool. In my opinion, it is the coolest group of animals that exists on this planet. Don't get me wrong, I love mammals, I love birds, I love all types of animals, I love insects, I just love all types of animals. But reptiles has always had a special place in my heart, because in some ways they are actually living dinosaurs. Because reptiles, they go back millions and millions of years. And I think that's pretty cool. Let's say the crocodile, for example. The biggest change that has happened to the crocodile is the size, I think. So yeah, they're pretty awesome. So reptiles are just cool. Like my mondo lizard, for me, it's my mini dinosaur. I have a dinosaur, I think so. So yeah, the reason number 6 is that they're cool. So not a legit reason maybe, but for me it's a good reason to own a reptile. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this, and if you want more of this type of content, please tell me in the comments. It was actually really fun to make, and yeah, I just hope you like it, and I hope my reasons are good enough for you to, appreciate it. And as I said, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit like and comment, and feel free to share as well. And don't forget to check out my brother's channel as well, Tommy Serpents. I will put his details down below in the description as usual. So, there's nothing else to say than take care, be kind to someone, try to show people respect, guys, and if you're able to, follow your dreams. So till next time, goodbye guys, and I love you.